Hey, I'm Kai, and this is going to be a fairly quick video today where I'm checking out the Dolamo Fuzz pedal. The first thing that I want to mention here is the price. This pedal is currently £12 on AliExpress, so it's among the absolute cheapest that a guitar pedal can be. I already know that my iPhone is going to struggle with the colour of this pedal. It's such a bright, neon, vibrant orange. It's like nothing I've ever seen before, really. As for the pedal itself, it's a super simple fuzz pedal. We have volume, we have tone, and we have gain. From just my initial testing on it, it does seem to be a sort of fuzz face kind of pedal. For this video, I'm running my PRS S2 Evertune with the Seymour Duncan Pegasus and Sentient pickup set into the Dolamo Fuzz and then out to my Fractal FM3. I'm going to start out on a high watt style of clean-ish tone. This is sort of a plexi-ish thing, which is where I find fuzz pedals to fit the best. However, I will check it out through something a little bit lower gain and something higher gain later on. Let's hear this one completely clean first, and then I'll engage the pedal. So as you've noticed, depending on the pickup selector and whether or not I've got the coil split engaged, it gives a very different level of gain. I'll go through the range of gain and tone on this pedal in just a second, but before I do, I also mention that the fuzz knob is kind of wonky. It sort of has a few moments across the sweep where it slips a little, so the maximum is actually going to be straight down. I'll now dial in a low gain tone for it on this high watt channel. Let's also hear it with the fuzz control up pretty high. Switching over to a clean amp in the Fractal FM3 now, we have the Double Verb, which is based on a Fender Twin. I've got a touch of plate reverb on this tone just to sweeten things up a little bit. Now, a clean tone isn't my favourite bass for a fuzz pedal, especially one like this, but there is one specific thing that I need to try out that I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in, and that's how this fuzz pedal reacts to rolling off the volume knob on my guitar. I'll switch over to the split neck pickup for this one just so that we get the cleanest tone possible. What you'll notice here is that rolled almost all the way back, we get a sort of pseudo clean tone, and then it sounds like you're blending in a fuzz pedal as you turn this one up. Let's also hear that same tone through the bridge humbucker just for reference sake. I'll start on the split neck first though. One thing I like about this is that it's a fairly gated sounding fuzz, so even though we have a pretty extreme sounding fuzz going on, it's somewhat silent in the room. If you were here for some nice, clean, pretty sounding Hendrix things, leave a comment down below now and probably just skip this video because this next bit is going to get filthy. The final thing that I'd like to test out in this video is how well it fares boosting a modern metal high gain amp thing, similar to how people would use the Swollen Pickle for instance. Let's hear this tone dry first. This is the 5153 model in the Axe Effects. And once again with the Dolamo fuzz pedal in front. I'm actually going to kick this one on about halfway through the clip so that you can hear the extreme difference that it's making. So onto my thoughts and that sort of thing. I think for £12 it's really hard to go wrong with any pedal really, as long as you get some kind of usable tone out of it, and this one does sound pretty great in certain scenarios. This pedal is about half the price of the equivalent Behringer pedal, and yet the build quality I'd say is twice as good. It's a fully metal enclosure, feels super rigid, everything feels high quality. I also checked out the Dolamo Vintage Distortion recently, which is their take on the Rat sort of circuit, and I found that one to be just as high quality as this one is. I'll actually leave a link in the description box if you would like to check out that demo too. Thank you for checking this video out. I will leave affiliate links to pretty much all of the gear I use that is currently available on Thomann in the description box down below. I would really appreciate it if you could check those links out, as it gives me a nice little kickback and helps support the channel. Anyway, I appreciate you sticking around to the end. That is all for this one. I've been Kai.